Coastal bars are formed at the entrance to river mouths and tidal estuaries. They're created by the effects of outgoing tides and incoming swells, which cause sandbanks to build up around the river mouth. These sandbanks are a shallow area where surf will break, causing a major obstacle for boaties. The problem facing a skipper is to get a boat out to the ocean. It needs to be driven through a constantly changing shallow surf break where breaking waves, white water and turbulence are everyday occurrences. Each bar is different, and when crossing a bar, it's important to have an understanding of the mechanics of tide and swell, which affect that particular bar. Some bars are impossible for your boat to cross at low tide, simply because there's not enough depth for the boat. Other bars with a narrow mouth may be more difficult to cross on an outgoing tide, because of the pressure wave effect of water racing out from the river and meeting incoming swells from the ocean. This causes waves to stand up and become steeper and more dangerous. If your boat is small, the currents can drag at the side of the boat and easily flip it. At other bars, the swell can rise on an incoming tide, making for larger and more powerful waves. All these variables make bar crossings a hazardous activity for the inexperienced driver. Most bars usually have one and sometimes more deeper channels between the sandbanks. The run of water from the river mouth on an outgoing tide funnels deeper channels amongst the sandbanks, which because of their greater depth will be the best place to navigate your boat. When incoming swells start to feel the shallow sandbanks, they build up and break. But because it's deeper in the channels, the swells are usually smaller and will not break as frequently. When planning to cross any bar for the first time, the first step is to get to know the bar. On the assumption that you will be both going out and having to come back in across the bar, you should see it at both low and high tides before attempting a crossing. A bar may look straightforward and easy to cross at high tide, but it may be completely different on an outgoing tide, or impassable for larger boats at low tide.